Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. I'm Bob Parcell.
And I'm Steve Furrow.
Thank you very much for watching. We again appreciate very much what Jamie Singleton does for us here on this program and helps us get through it every week, Steve.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you viewers joining in and taking in the properties and the information that we have to provide here on the showcase.
Sure. And Jamie's put our company website and phone number on your screen. We're easy to get in touch with. And please bookmark our company website of mountaintolake.com.
If you're interested in buying or selling property, we'd love for you to stop by our office there at 195 South Main Street. Someone there Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5. Love to visit with you during those hours. And if those hours don't work, well, we'll come to you when and where we need to. Just let us know and we'll make it happen. Right, Bob?
We will.
Well, everyone out there, you guys know that well, Bob has inspired others, and he inspired me on the last show. And so we've gone about, I did a little research and came up, I think the question you posed, Bob, was how did maybe this compare to 2004, 5, and 6? As far as, I showed the sales for February for like the last 3 years, if I remember correctly. And so I did a little research, Bob, and here's what I found. So Bob, what do you think when you see that?
Well, I think it's pretty amazing considering what a phenomenal real estate market it was in 4, 5, and 6. I got into real estate in 2004 and it was just an amazing time. Many homes were selling. Land was appreciating rapidly, as were homes. So the fact that in February of 21 and 22, home sales were not twice as much, but fairly close to being twice as much. That's pretty profound.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a great time. So,
and these are, just to remind those folks maybe that weren't a part of our show a week ago, what we're looking at are home sales in Franklin County, residential home sales in Franklin County for the month of February. That's what we're trying to do.
In the MLS.
Yeah, in the MLS. So this would be based off of the Roanoke Valley Association of Realtors data that we pulled there. Bob, I'm going to ask another question of you. So, we talk about things being, cyclical in nature at times. There's the tide rises and falls, if you will. If you look at that slide and you see like 04, 05, 06, those numbers for February were, they're not exact, but they're pretty close. All right. And here we are in February of 2023, we're back to what would be a very similar number. Would you be willing to say that maybe we're returning back to more of that, what I would say, pre-COVID sort of world of where maybe things are kind of settling back into more of a cyclical nature that we've seen in the past? Would you be willing to say that at this point?
Well, what I would say is I've been in real estate full time since 04. In the entire time I've been in there, it's been very up and down in terms of the number of homes that have sold and pricing. So I'm not going to try to guess on where we are compared to 17 years ago, but I am confident that in the entire time I've been in real estate, which pushing 19 years, home prices and the number of sales have really gone up and down quite a bit,
right.
As opposed to a steady 2% increase.
Okay.
That maybe they show over 50 years or something. I'm not sure if that's true, but it's been very up and down, somewhat like a stock, maybe not quite as volatile. And what that tells me is you just need to, hopefully it's our office, but find a good agent and figure out where your home fits, and as a buyer where we are in the current market, and try to see where we are today in terms of buying and selling a house.
You bet.
But it has been a little surprising to me how volatile home sales and prices have been.
Okay.
And I think currently the biggest thing we keep saying is just an extremely low inventory.
Yeah, that is.
All we can do is, I think, is try to figure out what's happening today and how can we help somebody buy a house or sell a house, today or tomorrow.
Bob, you've inspired me again.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, Steve.
I think next show we'll put the inventory slide up there and talk about inventory. See if we can get a handle on it.
I think you have all this figured out, and you're just trying to help with your research. You're doing a good job.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be great next week to have a slide of the available homes. Another column there, sold versus available. That's good.
Yeah, well, we will see what we can do about getting that put
You
together.
never stop working, do you?
Bob, you're always at it, so I have to just settle right in and be ready to go like you.
So now I think we should move forward to some homes and some property, Steve.
Let's talk about it, Bob. You've got a commercial listing you're going to share with us, right?
Yep, we went over it last week in the last 30 seconds or so of the show. And this property is on Franklin Street in Rocky Mount. It is zoned CBD. A lot of viewers have known it as Arrington Flowers for years. Back before that, I think it was Seal Test. But they've done a great job with this building, and I think one of the best things about the building is when you're coming from the east side of town down Franklin Street towards Diamond Avenue, you're staring right at this building. It'd be a great place for your sign of your business, almost be like a billboard. I think the other thing that really sets it apart is the extensive number of parking spaces. You know, we've been fortunate to sell several properties on Franklin Street in the last few years, have listed some, and this one has a tremendous amount of parking compared to some others. As we said before, you need to have some parking to get some customers, I believe.
Got to have a place to park if you're going to get out of the car.
And on the Diamond Avenue side, which is the right, there's 7 parking spots. You go around the back of the building, between there and the granary, there's at least 14 or 15, all going with this particular building at 190 Franklin Street. It has over 3,500 square feet that's finished, all on one floor. Has a heat pump to heat and cool it, an oil furnace to back those up. Has a metal roof on one side, a rubber roof on the other. And there's a good view of the side from Diamond Avenue, where again there's 7 parking spots there. Good view of the back of the home. Has 2 walk-in coolers. One can easily be removed if you didn't have the need for 2 coolers. So hopefully we're showing you all the adequate parking. Nice storefront, good sized windows there. Again, 3,500 square feet all on one floor. We've had a lot of activity lately. We're hoping we get a contract on this soon. But if you're looking for a property on a high traffic area with lots of parking and just a great presence on Franklin and Diamond Avenue, let us show you this home at this building at 190 Franklin Avenue, zone CBD.
Now we're going to stay with the commercial property, and we're going to get a chance to look here at Leesville Road. This is a unique property in that you're thinking about 14 acres. You've got what was a church campground campus here. You've got lots and lots of different things to kind of take in. Tons of buildings. You've got a dorm for the campers to sleep in. You've got a gym. You've got a large conference area. You've got a large mess hall meeting area. This is a shot of the outside of the gym, but amphitheater, there's soccer field, baseball field, just a ton of things to talk about here. This is Leesville Road. It's in Bedford County. It's actually Lynch Station, Virginia. I'd love to talk with you about this property and all the things it has to offer. Leesville Road and Lynch Station. We're going to talk about another commercial property, that being Old Franklin Turnpike here. This is actually you buy, not only buying the property, but you have the opportunity to buy an established business. This is a car sales, auto sales business. You got tons of road frontage here on Old Franklin Turnpike. This is east of Rocky Mount, about 3.5 miles. But you've got actually 4 actual individual garage spaces. All that road frontage I talked about, but that is Old Franklin Turnpike.
But north of Rocky Mount, Ormac Lane, that's going to be on the southbound lane of Virgil Good Highway, very close to the Works Road, which means you're near the new County Industrial Park. This is where you'll find this very nice brick home and 6.43 acres. Good view of the back of the home, showing you a nice sunroom on the back. Great mountain views here, just a great location. It's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath home with over 5,580 square feet. Several outbuildings as well. Just a great property, and a good amount of acreage in a really desirable location. I guess that's going to be looking over towards Callaway would be my guess. But again, this is a little bit north of Rocky Mount, near the intersection of Virgil Highway and Works Road. Great property here that sold last week. Congratulations to the new owners. Came with or does have 14.5 acres, one owner brick home, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, paved drive. Some timber value for sure on this. Came with 4 extra lots that front Clark Road, which is another state road. Good view of the back of the home. I think this is a great property. It's a little south of Rocky Mount. One of numerous commercial properties we have at Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. We'll be glad to help buyers and sellers of all the different types of property in our county, from farms to large acreage tracts to single-family residential homes, single-family residential lots, properties at the lake, near Philpott Lake, and certainly commercial. I think what sets this one apart is that it was built in 1999. A lot of commercial sales we've experienced in the last few years have been much older. And it has 16 paved parking spots, over 2,800 square feet. The current layout could easily be modified if you don't like the way it is laid out. Previously was used as a probation office until that facility was moved to the former Moose Lodge on Grassy Hill. That's the reason this is now available. But the layout can easily be modified. It has 12 offices currently, 4 half baths, reception area, conference room, break room.
All right. Here's a property, a pending property here on Lilly and Naff. 2 bedrooms, 2 full baths, a little over 1,950 square feet with this home here. Sits on 8.87 acres. Really nice 2-door detached garage shop area, multi-level, paint room on the top, wood shop underneath, just tons and tons of, tons and tons of opportunity just to do whatever you want there. And then this third building here, I think it's 36 by 100. You really got to appreciate this building here. You can, the location in Lilly and Naff, you're not far from Philpott Lake, so having ample storage for your boat and your equipment. 8.87 acres here, Lilly and Naff. A great property there.
Really great location. This home on Bethlehem Road has a tennis court. I played there years ago, real familiar with it. This home is located near the intersections of Bethlehem Road, Callaway Road, and Retreat Road, which means you have great views of the Blue Ridge Mountains, to say the least. 2.94 acres, 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths. There's a large addition you see here, over 2,700 square feet that's finished. Nice slate patio, tennis court, Steve. Look at those great views there.
I can see you out there with a headband, Bob, and your tennis racket. Did you wear a headband back in the day?
I did not.
You did not? I can't believe that. Okay.
But that is a good tennis court. This family, they were good tennis players, played there a lot, and looks like it's still in very good shape. But just a great location for this home in the Callaway area of our county.
Here's Craig Valley Drive. This is in Newcastle. It actually is in Craig County, but another commercial listing we have here at Mountain to Lake Realty. Unique property. It has 2 large buildings. The one you see here is actually a little over, right at 7,000 total square feet. You've got a 6,000 square foot warehouse manufacturing area, and then a 1,000 square foot office building you see there, right there to your left. But entire building is heated and cooled. You've got dock access for over-the-road trucking and then getting your equipment in and out. Maybe you're producing some widgets or who knows what, but you can see the inside of this building. Tons and tons of opportunity there. Then we have a second building on the property, 2,400 total square feet. It does have multiple roll-up doors, both water and electric in this building as well. But that is Craig Valley Drive in Newcastle.
Next we'll travel to Grassy Hill Road, a home very close to the intersection of Grassy Hill Road and Callaway Road, so you're not far at all from Rocky Mountain, not far at all from where a lot of people do some kayaking on the mighty Blackwater River. Unique listing as it comes with 2 homes. You're looking obviously at a brick home here with a carport, 4-bedroom, 2-bath home with over 1,240 square feet. This home is to the left of it. Comes with as well, also has a detached garage. So real unique listing, 1.5 acres, 2 homes, detached garage, not far at all from Rocky Mount. We've featured this home previously, so we'll be glad to show you this home at any time. This building at any time. Great location on the corner of Diamond Avenue and Franklin Street. Again, we previewed it at the start of the show, and just know we'll be glad to show it to you at any time.
And we come here to Claiborne. This is Claiborne Avenue in Rocky Mount. It's on 0.31 acres. Backs right up to Mary Elizabeth Park. It's nothing like being able to just walk right out the back door, right down through the grass, and be on the swing set in no time. You just cannot beat that.
Swing set.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There are swing sets at Mary Elizabeth Park, Bob.
I'd like to see you in those.
All right. We'll see if we can get a picture. Share with the viewers, just so that they're all up to date on making sure, confirm that there are swing sets at Mary Elizabeth Park. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths here at Claiborne, a little over 2,900 total square feet. It is zoned R2, so the opportunity for you to maybe rent this out as multiple apartments would give you an opportunity to do that here. You see the different access as well, so that's already lined up. Shot of the living room. We could come into the kitchen. There's the back side of Claiborne, but love to talk with you about this unique opportunity in the heart of Rocky Mount.
And Steve, I talked to the town of Rocky Mount about this particular property, and it's zoned R2. And there may be a way, certainly has the potential to have it rezoned where you could have 3 separate apartments.
Yeah.
That's not the way it is today, but I think that there's certainly potential for that, and that's a lot of investment potential for this property. We'll go to Franklin Heights for this property on Hilltop Drive, which is off Bernard Road, which means you're very convenient to jump on 220 to get to Roanoke, or all the amenities on the east side of Rocky Mount. It's a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, nice covered front porch. You step inside, you can see the living room, full walkout basement. The heat pump you see there is one of the updates to this home. Again, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,620 square feet in Franklin Heights. Again, great location in Rocky Mount.
So we're going to head down to Martinsville. This is Pond Road, 5 acres, 5 usable acres, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, a little over 2,300 total square feet. You get the chance to see, we do have the attached carport here on the upper level. When you come around to the back side, we've got a garage underneath on the lower level, full walkout basement, which is always a unique. And if you didn't have enough storage, here's a detached single car garage workshop as well on this property. You got to appreciate that. I talked about there at the minute, 5 acres, 5 usable acres, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths. This is Pond Road in Martinsville.
Next, we'll come back to this home just on the west side of Rocky Mount on Falcon Ridge Road, which is going to be off of Davis Mill Road, Rakes Road, again, just a little west of Rocky Mount, nice rural area of our county. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath cedar home. I really like that covered front porch and decking. 1,044 square feet that's finished. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. Step inside, you can see the double sink and the nice kitchen area. There's a good view of the back of the home with a full walkout basement. Also has an attached carport. This is in a price range where a lot of homes are selling quick. We'll be glad to show you this home on Falcon Ridge Road. Again, it's a Rocky Mount address, just off of Davis Mill and Rakes Road.
Here's Old Beulah. This is a property, 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, 1,232 square feet. Sits on 1.37 acres. You got to appreciate all one-level living here. Coming around to the back side of the home, but a lot of unique features there on Beulah.
Next, we'll travel to the Wirtz area of our county for this Home on Windy Creek Drive. We hope it closes as scheduled. 8+ acres, borders Gills Creek. And Windy Creek Drive is near Burnt Chimney off of Route 116 in Poteet and Landmark. Very private setting. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home with 1,568 square feet. Nice sunroom on the back, but just a great setting. Very private. Again, borders Gills Creek, which of course flows into Smith Mountain Lake. That's a bold creek. Sometimes we have creeks that you can step across. Sometimes you have good-sized creeks such as Gills Creek.
Windy Pines Lane. I'm sorry, Bob. I love the description of the creek. A bold creek. Yep.
Well, again, sometimes there's a creek that's only a wet weather creek. Sometimes you have big creeks like Gills Creek.
All right.
Well, let's move on from that,
Yes,
Steve.
we will. Let's talk about Windy Pine Lane here on 1 acre, 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, a little over 1,600 total square feet. It is, again, all one level living. You're going to have a split bedroom design, master on one end and the other 2 bedrooms on the other. You can get a chance to see, come around here to the back side of the home. You have a nice deck on the back. This is Windy Pines Lane.
Come back to Rocky Mount. This home on Donald Avenue, which is between Pell Avenue and Tanyard Road. I'm going to show you a nice detached garage, but this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home. Nice covered front porch. Features 1,307 square feet that's finished. There's that detached garage. So again, if you're looking for a home with a place to do some repair work or just have a nice building such as this to do whatever you want to do, it's a really nice feature for this home on Donald Avenue.
Here we are at Mary Coger Lane. This is off of East Court Street, headed out of town, but very convenient. You're not far out of town. Within, gosh, I would say less than a mile. You could be at the high school in less than a mile. But anyway, I will. This is 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, a little almost 1,000 square feet here. Sits on 1/2 acre. A chance to see the inside of the home and kitchen area. It does have this detached 2-car carport that you see there. But Mary Coger Lane in Rocky Mount.
Another commercial property. This one, a very high traffic area on the east side of Rocky Mount, near the intersections of routes 40 and 122. I'm sure a lot of viewers of Cable 12 remember years ago this was a residential area on the east side of Rocky Mount where there's now a Lowe's, Walmart, numerous other commercial properties. So we think the highest and best use of this one is its commercial potential. There are 2 homes on the property. They previously have been rented. But again, this is a great location near the intersections of routes 40 and 122. High traffic area. Great location for this commercial property. We're able to sell the home on Holland Road at 2 acres, very usable land, nice covered front porch. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with over 1,450 square feet. Nice breezeway connected to a 2-car garage, which is attached. So Callaway is a beautiful area of our county. It's very desirable. And Holland Road is not far from the intersection of Bethany Road and Callaway Road. Very nice yard. We hope the new owner is happy.
Here's a property on Glen Drive that was on the market just a couple of days. Came out, the listing came out, and then we were pending very shortly thereafter. Sits on 7/10 of an acre, 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. This would be Glen Drive is south of Rocky Mount, on just off of 220 there. But 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, all one level living here. You step inside, you get a chance to see the large living room, dining room area, very open floor plan. A chance to see that. And of course, the back side of the home, you're sitting here on 0.7 acres, gives you an opportunity to kind of, well, see plenty. Here we are on Sontag Road, 2.5 acres, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, a little over almost 1,100 total square feet here on Sontag Road. Here we are at Campbell Avenue, a property we just recently sold over in Roanoke. Campbell Avenue in the city of Roanoke. 2 bedrooms, 1 full bath, a little over 870 square feet of finished. And then, so you get a shot here of the outside of the home, and we'll come around. And this is the inside. The folks had redone the floors on this property. Turned out really, really nice. You see that in the picture there. Of course, kitchen had been redone as well. A nice fenced-in backyard, which is pretty rare in Campbell, or on Campbell Avenue. This is Campbell Avenue with the Roanoke address. Here we are. I guess, Bob, we're going to finish up our show with, is it Bertha Lane? Bertha Street, excuse me. Bertha Street. We've got 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths, a little over 1,100, almost 1,200 total square feet here. Sits on 0.23 acres. You've got a nice front porch here on the front side of the home. Of course, an open floor plan, a living room, dining area, kitchen, very open from that standpoint. But this is Bertha Street. If you're interested in buying or selling property, we'd be glad to visit with you at any point in time.
Like that last listing Steve showed you, we frequently work with buyers and sellers in areas outside of Franklin County. If it's an area we have state licenses. I do not know the market in Richmond, for example, but I think we certainly feel very comfortable showing you properties of all types in surrounding counties. And if it's something I wasn't familiar with or comfortable with, I would certainly tell you. But the point is, we work with buyers and sellers frequently in areas outside of Franklin County, Henry County, certainly Roanoke, Salem, Pittsylvania, Floyd, and feel very comfortable doing so. Show properties frequently in Montgomery County as well. So keep that in mind if it's something you are considering areas near Franklin, but outside our county. We'll certainly be more than happy to discuss that with you.
And maybe it's not you. Maybe it's your niece or nephew or brother and sister. We'll be glad to talk with them too, right, Bob?
That's right.
All right. I think that's going to wrap things up for today's Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. We do appreciate you joining us, and thank you, Cable 12, for the opportunity. Until next time, take care, everyone.